Big news impacted the college football landscape as Quinshon Judkins entered the transfer portal. A big surprise, but a prospect that we covered last year in our 2023 recruiting series. Kedrick Reescano is a player that could be on the rise, especially if he has a good performance during spring ball. We're going to go back and look at the highlights, see what we can see out of him. We covered the scouting report last year. We covered the highlights last year. However, when these players start to bubble up the depth chart, we like to take a second look. That being said, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going deep on the 2024 recruiting class, going over all these prospects, looking at their highlights, looking at the scouting reports so you can get a better idea what your team is getting when it comes to your freshmen. Click that button. Stop missing out. But we're going to take another look here at Kedrick Reescano, 4-star prospect from the 2023 class. Here he is, 9 minutes and 33 seconds of film here from his huddle from 2022. That's where it's dated in November when he posted it. So let's take a look. My goodness, that's amazing footwork right there. Moving laterally well. I mean, that was like the definition of contact balance. Could say that. Hitting the hole. We're gone. Let's create some separation. We're getting some a little bit there. There we go. Definitely got size there. Definitely see some size. So that's good. We're in motion. Ball comes out his way. Catches out in front of him. Moving laterally. Yeah, contact balance for days. Good footwork. Good balance. Yeah, definitely good balance there. Moving laterally, shaking guys up, keeping his feet. Just something you don't see it with all the highlight films. I'll tell you that much when it comes to lateral ability and keeping your feet. Shook another guy there. I love how he moves laterally. Finds the hole. He gets dinged up around the lower leg part, around the ankle area. Keeps it moving. Has a good turn with the legs. Thickness in the legs as well. Hits the hole. Got low there. Good contact balance. You touch him, you got to come correct. That's 3 or 4 plays already where they tried to tackle him, or he got bumped up a little bit. Like here, my goodness. Defenders just roll off of him. He's weatherproofed. They just roll off of him. That's him in the backfield. He looks pretty good size there. He's probably bigger now. Oh, he kills a dude. He kills a dude. I like that. In the backfield here, shakes another guy. That's good anticipation, good vision. And we're great in the backfield here. Second level, we got a little burst there. We see that. Where's he at? That's him right there, the Wildcat. He does have good pop off the step there, and his vision's solid. For him to make those moves and then trust his feet is top tier. His feet is top tier. We look at a lot of running backs on this channel. I'll say one thing that sets him apart is that footwork. It's very efficient. Like every little micro movement of his footwork is pristine. That allows him to hold balance very well. And moves laterally very well too. Covers a lot of distance laterally. Hits it quick. And has a good read of the momentum around him of the defenders. If they're going left, he knows the perfect timing to go right. He knows what's going to happen before it happens. He has a good read. It's just a natural flow. Just something you have and naturally, or something you don't. He's naturally got that. If I'm an Ole Miss fan, I'm excited right now if I'm watching this. Watching him compared to a lot of running back prospects. You know we watch a lot of them. We get the outside there. I like watching them up the gut operating through trash. If you're developing upon this point, and when it comes to spring ball, look at him move. And you're making guys miss. You're running through dudes like this. Watch this. Running through tackles. And you're executing. I don't see him not jumping the depth chart. Again, you have to perform to your upside. You perform to your upside, dude. You got this. Look at you go. And that's on you because you got the talent. You're showing it. I like him. Look at that feet, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. I think he has some of the best contact balance we've seen on the channel. And I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now, going over huddle film. Been doing it more this year and more last year compared to the previous years. But still, when it comes to contact balance, keeping his footwork, moving laterally, he's got a trunk on him too. Got some thickness. When it comes to comparing him to the majority of running backs, he's top tier. He's one of the tops. I mean, I have to go back and watch him up, but yeah, he's one of the tops. That's high regards. We watched a lot of running backs over the years. When it comes to contact balance, he's got a good spinner. He's throwing spinning shit out there. It just keeps his feet so well. You would think he'd like wrestled for years or something to keep that balance. You would think that. Normally I see a lot of wrestlers on the high end keep their balance like that. I don't know if he did or not. I need to go back and look at the scouting reports. But I don't really need to. The tape's telling me everything I need to know. He's got the balance. Good contact and contact balance. Power. We got pop off the step, especially in the second level. Good vision. Because the footwork doesn't matter without the vision. The footwork and vision kind of go together because you got to time it. And he has instincts like no other. Like his instincts allows him to time the footwork. You can't get the footwork without the instincts. Like you have to time it, you have to read the momentum of the defenders around it, and it has to be like a natural feel. It's not like you're waiting and waiting. It's just you're there, you're in the moment, and you're in a flow state. It's just natural. It's more than athleticism. It's just a natural between the ears, what you see and you do, and you just do everything at the perfect time, perfect moment. Dude has great feet. I'm going to say the same stuff over and over, but it's not a lie. Look at him go. Look at him go. Here we go. Good footwork. Spins out there. We're looking good. I don't see him not jumping the depth chart if he's playing like this and developing and playing to his upside. I get it. They get a lot of good 4-star running backs. They got talent there. But comparing him over the running backs we've seen, how well he executes through trash, how well he can read the line on the approach to the line of scrimmage in the second level, and the momentum of the flow around him with the defenders. If he's still holding up to this and developing on top of this, there's no way. There's no way he doesn't pop off. Judkins leaving is a blessing for him. And Judkins, let me know where you think he's going to go in the transfer portal. I want to hear about that. It's got to be somewhere big because he's been a baller. But Reescano here, man. There we go. Honestly, can't wait to see him strap it up on Saturdays. Look at the footwork. Look at him. We're about 8 minutes into the film here, and we're still having plays where he's hard to tackle. He's thick. And we had a year to build on this. Everything's looking good. You got a puller there. I think it's a puller. I wasn't paying attention to the line. I was paying attention to him. Good stiff arm. The backfield here. Got a puller to the right. Hits that hole. We got a little wedge there. Looking solid. Sees the hole, gets through the hole. Decisive. Good instincts, good vision. Sees it, hits that crease. Smart movement. gut. Read that diving tackler perfectly. Hits that little hole, follows that blocker. We're going to get to the outside here. Makes that guy miss, gets over around him. Looking solid. See where he goes. We're going to follow 36. We're going to read off him. We're going to take that outside shoulder. Yep, we got to the end zone from there. I don't know if they counted it, though. He was waving his arms. Getting there. Nice jab step, dead leg, whatever you want to call that. We got some extra yardage due to that. Due to vision, timing, footwork. Bam. Shoulder dip to go inside and took it outside. See that? I see that. I see that. And we're solid here. We're solid. Kedrick is a solid running back. Look for him to jump the depth chart this spring. As long as he's developing, as long as he's progressing and getting better, I don't see why not. I don't see why not, because what we're seeing here is a good running back who puts linebackers, DBs on skates with his footwork, good contact balance, elite contact balance. Let's say that, elite contact balance, because there were so many clips of him getting touched up in the hole, him spinning out, backing out, slipping out to the side, dead legging out, whatever it was. Guys on him keeping his footwork. He has good footwork composure. I just made that up. And he does. He has good footwork composure. That's how you describe that. He gets touched up by a couple guys. His feet never leaves him. Then he bounces out, moves laterally. Good feet there. He has elite feet. He has good vision. The vision and the feet go together. And you can't have one without the other in this scenario. Because if it wasn't his ability to time his movement, see what was coming, have a good read of the flow around him, the footwork thing that we were seeing there, him with the good contact balance, wasn't going to be happening. He has good vision, a good approach to the line of scrimmage, and then in the second level, he reads the flow and the momentum of the defenders around him almost perfectly. And he's like in a flow state where he's ahead of the linebacker and the DBs. And that's allowing him to break off moves, chain them together, and then hit that open field. And he's got some pop in the step too. I'm not going to ignore that. He's got pop in the step. He's got some power. He's going to be able to run through some faces. I like him. I like him. I expect him to climb the depth chart. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.